Hello everybody, and today we are playing Silent Hill: The Short Message, which this is in preparation for Silent Hill F, even though they're completely unrelated games, but I'd been meaning to get around to The Short Message back when it first came out for free, like a year or two ago, and never found the time. But okay, let's say, okay. This title contains depictions of suicide, self-harm, abuse, trauma, and bullying that some people may find distressing. The makers do not intend whatsoever to encourage or make light of self-harm and suicide. If you feel that you are at risk of suicide or self-harm, please seek medical and/or professional advice, treatment, and/or support from experts in the field of suicide and self-harm prevention. If you need immediate assistance, please contact a local hotline or hospital. Okay. Which, that I do not laugh to make fun of it. I more laugh at the fact that, right off the bat in my video, let's get all the words out there that will probably get this flagged by YouTube. Not great, but, we're gonna roll with it. Alright, adjust the brightness so that the left and right images are visible, which they are currently, so... Which, everything I know about this game is that it's relatively short, so that's why I think it's like a nice appetizer before Silent Hill F. So let's go ahead and, I guess we just start it up. Yes, we've already seen this, don't need to get YouTube's attention anymore.
Seeking a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away. The strongest animals don't form groups. They act alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic. There's no beauty in living like that. I want to be strong on my own, without a group. If there were only someone who would understand that to adult me.
Let the fog roll in.
But wasn't I just...
Maya, I want to show you something. Can you come to the villa?
Oh, yeah. Maya told me to come here.
Okay. Gameplay has officially started. I wanted to let the scene play out since, dramatic scene, but it's like, that opening, I'm just like, no, I mean, you really gotta basically, first, scientifically, define strongest, and then it's like, I mean, if you're going by basically the ability to probably crush you, it's like whales, and whale pods are a thing. They live in groups. I mean, most actual lonely things are more like abyssal in nature. Creatures that live deep, deep down below. Because at that point, it's just kind of like everyone for themselves and just drift and try to basically collect biomass.
This model... is it this building?
Definitely stands out. Villa, the... Can I crouch? Oh, nope, that's zoom in. Okay, many of the buttons don't do much. Indentagen de Brilliance, I think is what it says. Thief, welcome to the City of Hope, which says no hope. I'm trying to think if this is like South American or North American theming wise so far, because Indeng, I mean, I guess it could also be like Southeast Asia? but I'm thinking more the Americas. The plan to rebuild Kettenstand. An overview. Kettenstand, a town with a long history as a thriving border stronghold. In recent years, those in their 20s have begun leaving en masse, causing concern. The aim of this wide-scale project is to rebuild Kettenstand and restore it to its former glory with the help of the Chinese investment firms. Okay. The theme is revitalization. The abandoned properties developed by Japanese corporations in 2008 have long been a problem, but by repurposing them, we can cut costs substantially and better realize our vision for a new Kettenstand. Der Plan zur Erneuerbung von Kettenstand.
Wow. So this place didn't always suck. Our parents dreamed of this?
German? Or is that like Brazilian Portuguese? I am not cultured enough to pick up where this should be taking place. I wonder if it was in the description of like the product page, but maybe I didn't see it. Okay, plans to rebuild Kettenstand fail a second time. Plans to rebuild Kettenstand have suffered yet another major setback, as instability caused by the COVID-19 pandemic has reduced interest from foreign investors. Previous plans to jumpstart the town failed to materialize, owing to the monetary instability caused by the 2008 global financial crisis, which forced the plan to involve Japanese corporations and financial institutions to be reconsidered. 2 attempts to rebuild, 2 failures due to unfortunate external circumstances. Kettenstand has struggled to bounce back with increased unemployment. The city council is considering ways to revitalize the economy by drawing skilled experts to the area, but as of yet, no effective measures have been implemented.
Everyone's losing their futures. That's all adults are. A slave to the system.
The system is down. The system is down. Okay, so far not bad, like ambiance. I am kind of digging. I do love the first-person view horror games. I said not like super scary. It's like it does feel like an actual.
Where are you, Maya?
Dilapidated building.
Oh, great. It's locked.
Okay, we're trapped in the building, which is kind of to be expected. Also, in hindsight, I wonder if this game has any, like, combat. I doubt it. I kind of get Resident Evil 7 demo vibes, honestly. No exit.
I'm trapped. I've always been trapped.
Kid, you gotta let up on the emo phase stuff. I feel like I'm gonna regret those lines later on when it's like, oh no, there's serious trauma going on here. Information Session Flyer. September 28th, 2021. Notice of provisional meeting. To all Villa residents, we have received many inquiries about the management of this building after the recent news. We would therefore like to hold a meeting to explain our policies more formally. We hope you can find the time to attend. Oh, okay, she didn't have any, saying for that. Okay, room 202. I figure it'll help me walk down that way later.
Maya?
Don't be manipulated. Believe in yourself. Okay. We'll repaint it all. Okay, I'll graffiti studio.
Did Maya do this? CB. Cherry blossom. That's Maya's signature. She's amazing. The city's a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams. I want to show the hidden side of girls, their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
I don't like the face in my face. It's like, ah.
How could I ever be proud of myself?
Okay. Ah, baby crying. Definitely, PT vibes. About graffiti artist CB. For graffiti artists, spray paint and a blank wall are all you need. In Kettenstand, the walls of a particular apartment building are the canvas of several artists, with a new piece showing up every day. Social media star CB features her work here. Given her passion for flowers, it's only fitting that her name is CB, which is short for Cherry Blossom. CB's art continues to captivate the hearts of the young, so we reached out to her for comment. Keeping her eyes fixed on the new piece, she had this to say: "All I'm doing is showing what these girls feel on the inside, but can't show on the outside. If any of them connect with the girl in the art, it's probably because they're experiencing the same thing." CB added that the flowers she depicts on the young girls she paints bloom out of scars they bear. The flowers represent the girls overcoming past traumas, or at least their desire to do so.
Everyone can see how talented she is. I couldn't be more different.
I kind of doubt it, but I do wonder if this game connects at all to Silent Hill F, given I know some of the cover art stuff I've seen in Silent Hill F is, female protagonist, and I think it was the cover. I think the baby head just came off. Good old phantom baby crying. Yeah, I think on the cover it almost has kind of a bit of a The Last of Us mushroom vibe going on. I wonder if it's maybe the short message here is inspired by the initial story, maybe, for Silent Hill F? Or maybe it's part of a...
Who's there?
New message from Amelia. Sorry for the late reply, I fell asleep. This is Amelia. Are you alright? You asleep? You still asleep? Sorry if I woke you up. Didn't see you at your job yesterday. Still not feeling good? You taking your meds? Reply. Don't worry about it. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I can actually kind of get some rest now. Didn't mean to scare you or anything. Seriously, DW about it. Oh, don't worry about it. All's good now. I'm still a bit tired, but I'm going to get up soon.
That's a relief.
Also, my controller is making booping sounds. If you heard that, then that's coming from the controller. Post-it notes. Loser, creep, stupid, insane, liar.
What's with this place? Why all the sticky notes? Loser! Stupid! Liar! Crazy! Crybaby! Ugly! I hate you, dumb! Go away! She never said anything nice.
I'm assuming family issues? Okay, interact over here. Data report on cases of neglect. Child abuse/neglect in Kettenstand. A recent statistical survey has been shown that the rate of child abuse in Kettenstand last year was nearly double that of the average of other developed nations in Europe. The recent economic strife and its resulting poverty are thought to be the case. Okay, so it is in Europe. So given the name and other stuff, Germany?
My mom loved me.
I mean, you don't sound too certain about that main character, who I think his name is Maya. Or wait, no, are we looking for Maya? Da-da-da-da. What do we have here? Oh, medication.
Antidepressants. I've taken enough medication.
I mean, it's probably more true than you think if you're seeing all these visions. Decupism. Okay. For a second, I thought I saw chilly breath, and I was just like, oh, Phasmo. You roaches.
This is all your fault! Bad things happen because of you!
Oh, okay, so that is a razor blade. I couldn't tell if it was a razor blade or...
I'm sorry. Mom.
I couldn't tell if razor blade or a toothbrush, because it kind of has like toothbrush looks from a distance, but razor blades do kind of fit more in with the vibe. Okay, so I assume we go back out. I like the visuals. It's so far very on rails, but I know this game is pretty short, and I know there are some complaints about kind of the linear... Well, I think I've heard more complaints about the story than not. Ooh. Chat from Amelia. What about you, Anita? Okay, so we're Anita, and we're looking for Maya. What? You didn't look so hot the other day. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. Well, obviously I'm going to. I'm taking my meds. Meds are good. What about therapy? That doesn't really do much, to be honest. Talking to adults doesn't help. Some of our classmates were hospitalized. You don't have to do this alone. Some of our classmates were hospitalized? What happened? I know. I'll let you know if I need anything. There's the implication that the classmates were hospitalized. Like, I don't think that would be like if a single student committed suicide. Actually, wait. Am I supposed to say that on YouTube? Unalive themselves in Minecraft. Then you'd think that, like, it wouldn't result in, like, hospitalization. If they had, like, breakdowns. That'd be more institutionalization, right? To be instituted? And even that would be pretty rare. So I wonder if it's, like, maybe someone died in an accident at school? Like a gas line went off? Yeah, okay. I know I'll let you do any... I know. I'll let you know if I need anything. And those guys deserved it. They feel bad, you know. All of them. Okay. So I'm assuming mean, horrible prank gone wrong that resulted in something happened to hospitalize people, but probably someone died because of it. So no one doing themselves in, as it were. But it'd be kind of weird for your friend to bring up, like, theoretical bullies being like, some of our classmates are hospitalized. It's like, you mean the people responsible for all of this? It's like, yeah, that doesn't seem like it would be the case. I still find it funny, the somewhat casual reaction to all the post-it notes, but that's... I was about to say, that's pretty standard for Silent Hill, but I'm like, wait, no it's not. Because I'm like, in Silent Hill 3, Cheryl noticed pretty much immediately when things were starting to go funky.
Maya?
Okay, I assume I'm not getting a phone call. I need to open the door. Okay, that's a bit of auto-running. Okay, so I probably should move. Oh, and if I do move in the right direction, it will then have me at run speed by default. Okay, that's not bad. I'm tempted to run towards the creature just to see, like, if I can die, but...
What's going on?
I probably shouldn't.
Am I safe?
Maya, you here? I'm in the studio. Maya? There's a monster here. You okay? Very, very casual. But again, Silent Hill messes with the heads. Okay, the Tommy mat. I do like the little outside view here. This has to be taking place in Europe, though, if they're comparing it to, like, other European cities. Infamous suicide spot. Yeah, just gonna roll with it. Teenage suicides continue at infamous building. A rundown apartment complex in Kensington has become known for its suicides, with teenage girls jumping from its roof practically every year. Despite repeat events, the building, abandoned ever since the development/management company declared bankruptcy, remains easily accessible. The young and unemployed are not deterred by the building's grim reputation, though with many continuing to enter it, and young graffiti artists using it for their work. Meanwhile, local residents' security concerns continue to grow.
Please. Not Maya, too. She has been acting weird lately.
I assume the concern is that she got invited here by Maya to act as witness? Because, I mean, I don't think she'd be jumping to ghost stories quite yet, even though I think that's probably going to be the case. Maya's probably long since gone. And because this is Silent Hill, this is our main character's guilt.
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. With most flowers, the rot sets in, then they fall. That's the price of new life. Not cherry blossoms, though. They bloom beautiful, they fall beautiful. That's how I want my life to be. Why is she not replying? Come on! I have to find her.
Da-da-da-da. Okay. Oh, this door is not accessible. I do like all the talismans on the door. Okay, I assume we leave through the monster running at us door, right? Yep. Look to the left, or no, the right, then to the left.
That monster. It's gone, right? Where is this studio?
Actually, I haven't realized that technically this is not the path we ran down earlier. Oh, I can go back in. Or can I? Oh, okay, I can. Not going to. Well, nah, I don't think there's any need. I doubt they would have put any additional content back there, but they might have. Ooh. Ooh, we actually get to go like a bit outside. I like that. Though I'm kind of curious then. Is that Golden Path or is this Golden Path? Trash room? Oh, okay. It goes on for quite a bit, so I'll assume the balcony. I feel like each could be potential Golden Path. Maybe like this opened up. Maybe this was the path we ran before. I don't think it was, though. Oop, we got an eyeball. The younger generation and social media. A report. Inside the fog of social media. I see what you did there, game. Solitude and anxiety in teenagers. All of the teenagers interviewed said that they were ashamed of risque selfies they posted online. They also claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. What all the kids had in common was extremely low self-esteem. The greater their anxiety, the lower their confidence. The more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. The sense of fulfillment they experienced after getting a like online is difficult for adults to comprehend. Furthermore, even when acknowledged, the teenagers still could not view their actions positively and quickly reverted to despair, seeking more attention to fill the void. Teenagers, who are not yet psychologically mature, run the risk of experiencing the toxic quest for validation. And I'm always so glad that I was born and, like, grew up without all that stuff. Like, for me, the internet kind of came about, like, directly going into puberty. And that was the perfect time for it to become relevant. It's just like, yay! Okay. Go further through the balcony, but looks like we can inspect the thing that we kind of started the game down near?
The famous suicide spot.
Okay. Oh, that's rain drip dropping. Or not rain. Dew? And I wonder by this what she means by the famous suicide spot, like, not to be grim, but like where they land? Or, because I would assume that the building is the suicide spot. And I doubt they'd build a memorial if, like, new bodies fell into it. Now, not to be nitpicking the logic in the game, I'm not intending on doing that. I'm more curious about the world building. No matter the game, I can't help it, but I always get, like, lore nerdy. Like, how does it work? How does the logic operate? And then in doing so, you can basically pick up on narrative plot elements. And then you can basically catch, like, you know, foreshadowing and catch stuff early and go, aha, I was right, or go, oh no, I was way off base. Because, yeah, I mean, I think it's the, you know, not exactly Sherlock Holmes here, but, like, yeah, I think Maya's no longer of the world. It's a well-known thing. And our main character here, Anata, I think, like...
Creepy. Maya, I hope you're alright.
She's going through it with guilt of not being able to have saved her friend. Although you could easily have the additional layer of, like, she helped cause her friend to get that proverbial final push of, like, you know, well, another chat from Amelie. By the way, thought any more about college? I can't do it. You don't have to decide right away. So, once you're at college, are you not coming back? Here? No way, I'll come back occasionally. My parents would give me shit if I didn't come home for breaks. But yeah, just give college some more thought, okay? I told you I can't go. It's not for me. Studying isn't my thing. I told you I would help you. It's fine, I can't do anything. Don't know what I'd do if I got in. That's not true. You're way too hard on yourself. Be proud of who you are. Wait, what about those drawings you showed me? You could audit in art class. It could lead to a job? I'm not Maya, okay?
Emily doesn't get it. Gotcha. So you don't really like this place. I get it. People in this town see graffiti as nothing but trashy doodles. And my classmates talk about me. Might not be a bad idea to leave town, actually. The great thing about graffiti is the world's your canvas. And as long as I'm with you, I can have fun anywhere. There's no way out.
Not a fan of the FMV segments. Mainly that it's kind of jarring, but I've always felt weird about FMV game stuff ever since, like, the Sega CD days. Though I do think basically that final text kind of combined with there's that piece of the puzzle it's kind of indicating where, most likely, I'm not jealous of Maya's capability to do stuff and kind of like try to push through all the bad stuff. Probably, like, you know, to Maya went like, I'm not like you, I can't do all this amazing stuff. Oh, I can't believe this. Which, you know, Maya was probably already at her breaking point, and that was probably that proverbial push I was kind of talking about. CB, Cherry Blossom, room 214. Thought I heard door opening sound effect after the fact. Whoop. I guess it was just this door then. Keep out. You're on to You're on to. I can't help but see daily, but that doesn't make any sense.
Maya, are you here?
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna drop and show something spooky.
Is this your studio?
Or beautiful, but maybe spooky to our character. Sketching book. Oh, sketching book, probably. I am wondering now if this is supposed to be German or not. I do not know German outside of it is a pain in the butt for verifying localization strings that are put into German.
Are these Maya's sketches? These aren't even finished. And they look this good. They seem happy. A new life. So full of life.
Oh, chat from Maya. Are you here?
Maya?
Where are you? Question mark, question mark, question mark. This place is dangerous. We need to go. Maya, respond, please.
Why won't she reply? Where are you? Am I going crazy?
Okay. There we go. Okay, not spooky or pretty in the sense that it's not done. So it's like, I can't say it's pretty in that it's an incomplete piece of work.
It's beautiful. Who did Maya have in mind? Did you post this too? Even more followers. I lost followers again. Some new followers here. I need to upload stuff like this to get as many likes as Maya.
Wow, sexy! Loving it. Stop with the boring photos already. No sexy stuff, no followers. Wow, you hate your followers.
Congrats on reaching your follower goal.
Come on! We want sexy pics already! Just stop! Please!
Oh, Amelia, incoming call.
I'm sorry. You have your own situation to deal with. I was out of line. I was thinking selfishly. I'm so sorry.
No, I shouldn't have gotten mad like that.
Thanks, Anita. I guess I haven't accepted Maya's death yet.
Huh?
Why did she jump from the villa? Why did she have to die?
Maya's dead? Wait. Maya's really dead? How could I forget that?
Are you alright, Anita? Hello? Hello?
Then who's this?
Find it.
Who?
I do wonder if this game has multiple endings or not. And one thing I can't fully tell is if there's more to the friend than outside of being an actual, like, person in the real world. Boy, man, that's that. Oh boy, I had a feeling I suddenly aged a lot thinking back to the previous older Silent Hill games. Being really at around the cusp of when cell phones are kind of coming into being. It's like James Sunderland didn't have a phone, and even basically Cheryl in Silent Hill 3, she had to use the mall payphone to try and call home. Do kids know what payphones are anymore? Oh, existential crisis. But yeah, I kind of almost wonder if the other friend is also maybe long gone? But I feel like that's probably not the case. I do wonder, though, again, if there might be multiple endings, and one of the endings might be like, you know, does our character try and follow Maya through on an action, or, you know, we walk away a better person? Or just still a very sad person like James Sunderland. Okay. So we're getting the full Silent Hill, the metal grating, things peeling away. Okay, why are you running? We're not getting chased yet. Oh, alright. Sure. Alright, I guess we're going this way. Your fault. Okay, sounds like monster is potentially behind us. Okay, door closing on the right. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh. Alright, got a juke. I gotta loot the killer. There we go.
Where am I?
Oh, we're getting corralled upwards. Whoa, alright, transition. Yeah, we are at the roof a lot sooner than I thought would be. I thought that would be more of like the climax. Or maybe we do fall, but we like fall into Silent Hill. Well, yeah.
Maya died. But her art lives on. Even more followers. No one is ever going to notice me. This is where Maya jumped from.
Bad things happen because of you!
Maybe I can be like her. Here goes.
And when I say fall into Silent Hill, more like, you know, she takes a plunge, but then, like, whoops into Nightmare World. Oh, maybe we play as Amelia. Okay, that's the same warning as before. Is that the game?
Am I back at the villa?
Aha! Swooped into Silent Hill.
But why didn't I die?
You find it? From Maya, that is. Find what? Can't leave till you find it. This really you, Maya? Can't leave till you find it. Maya's dead. You're not her. Can't leave till you find it. Who the fuck is this? You can't leave till you find it. Tell me!
What the fuck?
Okay. I was about to say, so we're dead. But I don't think there's been a single Silent Hill protagonist that's, like, already dead. Silent Hill, for all its elder god
Oh no, my battery.
magic, it's not really a place to already be dead. And generally speaking, even the dead aren't in Silent Hill. It's basically it's the guilt you bring with you, or cult members too. Like, everyone always looks at Silent Hill too, but it's like, no, one in three were things. Like, there is an old god and a cult, and, like, borderline, if not just blatantly confirmed, biblical magic. It's like, there's a lot more than just, like, guilt phantoms. As much as I love Pyramid Head is a James Sunderland Pacific thing, despite his appearance in the Silent Hill on-rail shooter that I have played. Oh, swinging light. Bad girls get an empty plate.
Bad girl gets an empty plate.
You can tell that voice actress had a fun time being like, over-the-top bully. Very dark, but I like the darkness. It's all your fault. Oh, no voice acting there. Okay. Oh.
This is all your fault. Bad things happen because of you.
I don't mean to laugh, but the bad things happen because of you! That felt almost borderline a bit like Rita Repulsa. After 10,000 years, I'm free! Ha ha! Okay, so we're definitely going through the same motions here, which I think the first studio was in here. Yeah. Okay, we gotta turn on the light. Okay, graffiti's kind of covered up with bitch, freak, ugly. Although whoever wrote ugly kind of wanted to really get the funky font. Slut, all your fault.
What? Who'd do this?
It might be you, 'cause you were jealous. And that's why you're here. Though it also kind of speaks to the whole generational trauma that is the whole bullies and the bullied cycle. I've been to enough summer camps, and and whatnot growing up to know that all too well. Crawling over this way. Can we kind of peek through the boards? I'm half operating under the assumption still that there are multiple endings, and if so, I want to get the good one. That as good as horror games ever really give. I don't think we've actually been in this studio before, so this one's new to the Silent Hill world. The younger generation and trauma. A report. Children who turn trauma into tales. Solitude and Anxiety and Teenagers Part 2. All of the teenagers surveyed suffered from deep psychological issues caused by past experiences, and interestingly, all of them conceptualized those issues as grandiose stories of sorts. One girl placed herself in the role of a tragic hero, convincing herself she was at the mercy of an abusive stepmother, and that her loving, real mother existed elsewhere. Another girl viewed her childhood scars as stigmata, believing these scars would bloom into beautiful cherry blossoms. Those convenient tales, in the face of extreme adversity, are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater the trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it. I mean, I always think back to one quote, basically, I remember reading in a comic book when I was younger. It was from the original Infinity Gauntlet stuff in Marvel, where Adam Warlock and Silver Surfer are talking. And I think it was Adam Warlock. He's like kind of treating the whole thing as a game, like, you know, all the players are in place and this and that. And I think it was Silver Surfer that kind of snapped, and he's like, "Is that all this is to you, a game?" And he was like, "If I treat it as anything, like, heavier than that, I couldn't go on anymore." And it's like, sometimes in order to just move forward, you have to kind of treat things in a way that could be considered callous.
It's back on.
Oh, I can't go outside.
How could somebody do this?
It's great. Okay, she's scrolling through the replies here.
Some people really have nothing better to do. Wait. I bet it was these guys.
Hello, bagheads. You're such a creep, loser. Okay, they're mannequin stands or hangers? Okay, so they don't auto-turn around. Can we go through their backpacks? No. Okay. The dead end of the hallway, so golden path. Oh.
What's this?
Okay, yeah, no more ground floor, just goes on for infinity now. Or maybe not, but I mean, that's as much of the view as we can see here. Oh, okay, so yeah, we've been here before, and previously that door was closed. Okay. But yeah, okay, so this is a giant chasm into nothingness, because previously the memorial was like right down there. And even though there's street signs over there, it looks like there's like a giant wall, kind of like either a wall or a drop-off, so the abyssal pit is localized to the apartment building. I wonder if that's the same thing as before? Yeah, okay. I do like the pop-up in the top left that kind of identifies it as a new thing or not. Something from Amelia.
This is just like before.
Sorry for the late reply. I fell asleep. You feeling okay? Good enough to get out of bed. Sorry for being a bad friend. I'm a bit surprised that basically our main character here, Anita, is kind of like, you know, taking it casually instead of being like, we already did this. So it seems like she's going to embrace the fact this is a loop. So, is Maya really dead? Why are you asking that? Please tell me. I still can't believe she's gone either. Wish it was a lie. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. So, Maya really is dead then, yeah? Anita, are you okay? Are you getting enough sleep? Kinda. I'm taking some really good meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? That doesn't really
You're so good to me, but you're leaving me behind.
Yeah, that doesn't really do much, to be honest. Maya really didn't tell you anything? No, all she talked about was a book she read recently. Still, I feel guilty for what happened. Even if she didn't tell me anything, I should have known something was up.
Did Maya really not say anything? Like, at all?
So what'd you think of the book? The author killed themselves when they were young. Something beautiful from something tragic. It's kinda enchanting, isn't it? I wonder what they were thinking right before they died. Anyway, I didn't think you'd share your thoughts in a letter. You really are shy, aren't you? I actually kinda like that, though. You write in a really flowery and passionate way. I can't wait to read more.
Yeah, given those notepads on the wall, I don't think this is an actual flashback.
Oh, okay. Letters.
Okay. We're probably at the doorway. Where's... Oh, the talismans were on the wall. Left or right? Probably... Well, let's go all the way down to the left and then work way up. Okay, so that's the other side of that one thing I think we saw. I guess we can check this room. And this is a tatami mat one, okay. If you want food, do what I say. The glorification of death in Japanese culture. In Japanese culture, there has long been a sense of beauty in sacrifice, with harakiri, killing oneself by slicing one's stomach, being a prime example. The idea was that by taking your own life, you symbolically purge the world of your transgressions and purify yourself. This concept can be confusing to many Westerners, with young people incorrectly assuming that the Japanese yearned for a beautiful way to die. Modern Japanese people, however, do not view suicide in such a positive light anymore, and the life they value is not the biological variety, but rather a social one, where death is needed to protect that life. Okay, no comments.
If you want food, do what I say.
Make my monster grow! Wait, actually, can I go back to the hall? Okay, I can go back to the hall. So I'm going to assume this isn't Golden Path then. I don't think this was the one that led to the bathroom. Okay, that's the old newspaper still. Okay, we can't interact with that anymore. Ooh. I don't remember this before. I wonder if it's covered up. Little lanterns, little home altar of sorts. Belief in the witch of Kettenstan. Those who believe in the Witch of Kettenstan share many practices with modern Wiccans. Such as praying for a bountiful harvest and goddess worship. What sets the practice apart is its slight blend of both Western and Eastern customs. As for what led to the mixing of customs, there is one rather creative theory. During the joint efforts of Japanese and German entrepreneurs and laborers in the 1930s to foster economic growth and prosperity, there is an exchange in cultural beliefs giving rise to the belief in witches. Okay, so this must be Germany then.
Wonder what those guys are talking about. Fortune telling? A lot of people are getting into that, huh? You don't believe in that stuff? Well, I think there's something real about it. My great-grandmother was a fortune teller. I hear people here used to treat her like some sort of prophet. But they all eventually turned on my great-grandmother. Guess you can predict other people's futures, but not your own.
What I wonder is, I do wonder if this game is doing some soft lifting for, how to put it, like explaining some of the, like, I know when Silent Hill F was kind of first revealed, there was kind of the question of being like, you know, how can Silent Hill be in Japan? In that, I mean, the game was very much centered around the town, Silent Hill, which that town had, like, you know, ancient weird elder gods and, you know, a cult and all that stuff. And therefore was, like, you know, specific to that region of, like, you know, they slept beneath the town and all sorts of stuff. So I wonder if this game is kind of, like, not really about the Japanese stuff, but it's here to kind of start laying the foundation for stuff that then does get much more, like, deep dived in Silent Hill F. Or I'm seeing connections that there exist none, but still.
Tarot cards. No point predicting my future.
I'm about to say, if they were seeing kids play with cards at their table, just like, this is like my experience in high school. I don't think, you know, it's like tarot, it's like, no, it's Magic the Gathering. I tap my swamp. I'm gonna cast Pestilence. Okay. Yeah, so it came in through that. So, okay, we'll just go further down. And yeah, the fact that that was an optional room reinforces my curiosity. There's multiple endings here. Trash room. We couldn't go in before. But all the trash is ours now. Oop, here we go. Hate-filled notebook. This is all your fault. Everything. You're a heartless bitch. You stole my only friend, my place in this world, all of it. And you don't even care. I'm invisible to you. I fucking hate you. You're not talented. You're not special. You call those shit stains art? You came out of nowhere and ruined everything. Fuck off, fuck off, blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of my life, you piece of shit freak. Oh, I expected her to comment on that. But yeah, I wonder if all the more that our main character here, Nita, became friends with Maya, but in doing so, kind of, like, accidentally bumped someone else out of the picture, even though that was probably a bad friendship for Maya to begin with. And that basically reinforces Maya's own guilt. In soft theory, I wonder if that's Amelia or not. Probably not, but, like, you know, depending on if she received that, hate-filled notebook anonymously or not. I think I butchered that pronunciation. University orientation. Deutschland Medical University School of Medicine orientation. Dear incoming freshmen, welcome to the Deutschland Medical University. Founded in 1709, DMU is one of Europe's oldest and most revered institutions. Its state-of-the-art research facilities eagerly await your arrival. Orientation details. When? September 24th, 2021, 11:30 to 1 o'clock equivalent. Where? School of Medicine, Central Lecture Hall. Please wear a mask when attending.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
Oh, speak of the devil. Hey Anita, you got a moment to talk? Or got a minute to talk? Sure, what's up? You seemed kinda out of it before. If something's bothering you, you can let me know. Thanks, but I'm fine. Sorry to bring it up. Don't want to pry. Nah, it's okay. I don't mind. Hey, we should go shopping together sometime. I haven't left my house in what feels like forever. Plus, my brother is coming here. Oh, alright. You okay? Oh, right. You okay? Yeah, just want to try to avoid him as much as possible. So shopping, yeah? We can find you something cute. Nah, I'm good. I'm not a fan of crowds. And nothing looks cute on me anyway. Stop talking like that. You're way too hard on yourself. You've got the looks, you just need to find the right outfit.
Too hard on myself, huh? Amelie's the only one who thinks that.
I think that. Me, the player. College Prep Diary, December 2020 to May 2021. December 23rd, 2020. I haven't been able to study since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. I know he was probably just messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. It made me hate any guy looking at me. I can't believe other girls walk around school and town showing so much skin. Ugh, I do not like the implications here. February 21st, 2021. I think I'm finally finding my study groove. My test scores are really good. I'm worried about how much my parents are fighting recently, though. They were yelling at each other again today. I asked Mom why, but she wouldn't say. May 11th, 2021. This is it. Test day tomorrow. Mom told me I should be proud of myself since I worked so hard, so I'm feeling great. She's not my real mom, but I know she loves me, and I love her. Mom, I'm going to ace this test tomorrow for both you and Dad. North River. Okay. So, the implication is... I can't make it out in the photo. But I feel like the implication is that this is Amelia's, like, place. Thought I heard something from in here, but nothing shows up. Yeah, that's an umbrella on the ground. Okay. What do we got over here? College Prep Diary, August 2021 to September 2021. August 24th, 2021. I got some materials from my first choice in the mail today. I'm going to be a college freshman. I'm so happy. I still can't believe it. Mom, Dad, I'm going to study my ass off and be the best daughter ever. Thank you so much for everything. September 2021. Mom and Dad are yelling at each other. They're talking about bankruptcy. Wasn't everything supposed to work out even without that rebuilding plan? So this means they're out of money, right? Does this mean I can't go to college? All that hard work was for nothing? No way. Don't leave me, Mom. I can't stay here. I can't be stuck here with my brother. September 23rd, 2021. Mom just left. She told me to get out of the way. I have to get out of here. I want to disappear. But where would I go? It's all a bad dream. It's all a bad dream. It's all a bad dream. Okay, that looks potentially like Amelia, and I assume the creepy dude is her brother? I want to be like, I don't know. I'm like, do brothers normally kind of like, you know, hand on the shoulder like that? Because it could be her boyfriend. But there's implications of the disturbing sort when it comes to her relationship with her brother. And she also said her mom's not her real mom, though, so it could be like adopted brother, which... Still creepy. News article on suicides. Young student found dead. Possible suicide. Ooh. September 25th, 2021. At around 10 a.m. on the 24th, a local resident reported seeing an 18-year-old female high school student fall from the roof of Kettenstan apartment building. The girl was rushed to the hospital, but was pronounced dead 2 hours later. According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college due to troubles at home. No note or diary is found, but police still believe her death may be a suicide.
Amelie's not like this, though. Right?
Okay, yeah. But Amelia is also dead. But again, well, I was gonna say again, like, Silent Hill isn't really exactly for for dead people. But, kind of implies all the more that our main character, Anita, might be, like, the last one left. The only one to have not taken her life, despite the one that seems the most mentally unwell.
Stay home alone!
I'm just thinking to myself about Home Alone, the movie. College Prep Diary, October 2020 to November 2020. October 17th, 2020. I'm finally focused on my studies, so I think I might pull an all-nighter. It won't be good for my skin. I can just hear people calling me troll and nerd, but I don't care. I have to make it to college in the city. Mom and Dad are counting me to do well. I'll make them proud by getting into my first choice. Alright, time to hit the books till morning. November 9th, 2020. Dad was talking today about how there's a plan to rebuild the town. They were going to use a bunch of funding from China to turn the town into something better, but everything got cancelled due to COVID. Sure, it would have been nice if it had gone through, but I just couldn't see it happen, even if things had worked out. Not in this place. Hasn't been special since I was little. There's nothing to do, the buildings are ancient, it's a dump. My future isn't here, it's in the city, where college life is waiting for me. Everything's writing on my entrance exams next year. I have to get out before my brother comes back.
Amelie hated the way her brother looked at her. I bet she wants to leave to get away from all that.
Habits are everything. History of Europe. Okay. History of humankind, sapiens. Why wars happen. Okay, so general anthropology kind of stuff. It's in hindsight, actually. So is this Amelia's room? And if so, is this room... No, it's probably the parents' room, right? But then where would the brother's room be? Or how creepy it is. I doubt that the brother was also in this room, given that there's like only one small-sized bed. Oh, okay. So this is the brother's room. Okay, okay. I think when I first came in here, I thought that if, not knowing it was her at the time, I'm like, oh, it could be her, and she's into horror movies, but... Okay, so this is the brother's room. I see that they're extremely fans of that book about Homo sapiens. You can't evade my eye. I see all the repeated assets. But I get it. Most people don't nitpick like I do. And I'm not nitpicking, I'm discovering. Pointing out small foibles that are okay. And all of that was also optional content, which... Okay, door opening. Oop, other door opening. Now that's the trap right there. That is like, oh look, an exit, you totally can go. And so we're not going to take it. We walk in that direction, it's just going to like slam shut on us or something. Although, maybe it's like a double trap. Maybe it's like they knew I wouldn't take it. Which is why it was actually the secret to the good ending, and maybe I'm missing it, but... Oh, yeah, well, this is, Oh. So Maya's singing, but we can't get in. Now she's not singing anymore, okay. I thought I heard something additional. Oop. Warning sign! Warning, do not enter. Graffiti, unlawful occupation, and other acts will be reported to local authorities. Villain management. Okay. Nothing else here, so okay, I guess we do have to go out through the fake hope exit. Dream big. Will do. back in school.
School?
Okay, I can't go back. As I always tell every young kid, much to the chagrin of my friends who are parents, it's just like, grades 1 through 12. The worst time in your entire life. Good luck, kid. The hope is it always gets better afterwards. I mean, it doesn't always get better, but like, I feel like the odds are a bit more... Adult life is a bit more customizable to a certain degree. Depending on how you lived out your life getting into there, but I would say some of the mistakes that you could kind of point back to being like life kind of being crap, go back to grades 1 through 12. I get the feeling it's school bully time. School. The job that you're not paid for with coworkers that you hate. Can't even report them to HR.
Go away!
So, good chance, basically, like, I don't know, some people don't believe in HR. I've had good experiences with HR, but... I get where people come from. Which... Freak. No wonder nobody likes you at school. Okay. I got a bit confused because I thought I was gonna say no one likes you at school, but I'm like, wait, no one, nobody. They're blocking the way. Maybe I can pick up the soda stuff and throw it back, even though I know that never works in real life. And this is why Anita should have basically sought out any and every bit of gaming she could do to escape the horrors at school. I wonder if I'm supposed to just go back? No. Can I run? Seemingly not. There's no interaction on the notebook. Oh, here we go. Locker. The witch locker. The witch's locker.
What the hell?
Get out, you freak! Slut!
Your art's fucking
You're
weird!
a freak!
Cocky piece of shit!
I don't know if bullies would actually use the word cocky or not. I think cocky piece of shit. I'm just like, I think of Star Fox 64 of like, I think it was the lizard guy of Star Wolf.
Crazy!
Shut your whore mouth!
To quote Star Wolf, you're good,
Ugly!
but I'm better.
Get out, you freak!
Anita could have really done with some social anxiety meds. Or maybe not, actually. Probably some. It wouldn't fix everything. It'd be the beginning of a long process.
Maya's not a freak. She's my friend.
Oh, was Witch's Locker actually Maya's locker? I think it was like what Maya's grandmother was like the witch, right? Or a fortune teller that was maybe part of the religion cult thing that became the witch of this place. Yeah, okay. I think this is Maya's locker, because that's this Maya and, well, also all the arrows are pointing at Maya saying witch. And I think that's Amelia. Okay, razor blades. More and more, though, I am kind of wondering where Anita kind of fits in all this, because I'm kind of getting more and more convinced that that notebook, being angry at, like, you know, her friend being taken away, that might have been Anita. Or not Anita, that's our character. Amelia. It looks like they were friends, so maybe basically Maya then clung to us, and we're not mentally well. So it could be like a double combo undead grudge. Our main character interpreting basically that it's the quote-unquote ghost of Maya and Amelia pushing her through this. But like I said, in Silent Hill, there are no ghosts in Silent Hill. There are the creations of beings beyond mortal comprehension. Like, I could say some spoilers about Silent Hill 2 and the nature of a certain character that you meet, but it's like, again, there are no ghosts. Ghosts are not a thing. Oh, hello. And it's like, I hear clanging behind me. Run, 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 run. It's kind of nice that the run's auto-run, but it's also, like, it feels like it takes away additional, like, player input on my part. But I mean, the only input would be me holding down the run button, which isn't a whole lot, but it would basically be like, I don't know, I think of the classic, you know, player expression. Oh, hello. Okay. So the actual dying sequence.
Why are you chasing me?
Is the same time rewind that put us in the second loop to begin with. Whether the time is significant at all. Probably not, though. I do find it a bit weird of, like, the mixture of, like, I don't know. I would argue North American high school life, but then it's like, in Germany, Nine's a Drogen. But for all I know, this would be how German high schools are too. I don't actually know how German high schools operate. I do also wonder if dying is now, like, maybe I'm locked out of the good end? So screw it. This time we're not going to take the door. We're going to take this door. Oh, okay. Ooh. Aww. I'm kind of glad that's not just like purely walking, so it's like she can't actually catch me, so there is strategy involved here. There is gameplay. No offense to walking simulators, there are plenty good walking simulators out there. Don't run. I think going through the doors buys me some time?
Why are you chasing me? Not again. Not again. What did I do to deserve this?
Chat from Maya. Find it. Find what? Find it. Just tell me what I'm looking for. Find it.
What the fuck am I supposed to find?
It. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for it. Yeah, how come I can't examine? Oh, there we go. Maya's diary, January 31st. I note they don't have the date, the year that is, unlike Amelia's diary. I haven't really been in a good mood since this morning. I tried to lose myself in graffiti, but I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it's because Mom and I argued this morning. Probably not. We've clashed before. I've known for a long time we value different things. Is it because my classmates teased me? I doubt it. They don't know me. They're just taking out their issues on someone. It's gotta be because I lost that special person and the hope he gave me, right? Why do I feel like this? I've never felt like this before. Special person and hope that he gave me. Which... I'm going to take the assumption that that's not, like, our main character, Anita, transitioning. I'm going to interpret this as a different individual, even though maybe it's not, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, I think this is... Yeah, I think this is basically her direct studio.
The girl in this picture is Amelie.
Okay, sure, let's just pronounce that name Amelie. I'm used to Amelie basically being a bit slightly different spelling there, but I'm not like, Amelie. I'm like, okay, Amelie. Amelie? Yeah, Amelie. Yeah, I think it stopped us from looking all the way through before.
This guy looks familiar. They're hurt. Where are you going? Yeah, that's right. Amelie.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see? Come closer then. Wait a sec. You two are from my class. Those glasses look good on you. Sorry, she's so cute. I couldn't help myself. Feel free to stop by anytime. You're always welcome.
Maya only ever cared about Amelie.
Did we take Maya's boyfriend?
She didn't see me. I was invisible to her.
I'm enjoying the mystery aspect, kind of like pregnancy test positive. Ooh. Okay, and that explains that one like art with like her touching like her belly. That is the girl touching her belly in Maya's artwork, which is assumedly Maya, which would be her pregnant and not us. Because it seems more and more now that we only kind of knew Maya roughly, and maybe some of the flashbacks were of Amelie and Maya? Question mark? Like I said, I'm enjoying the deduction portion of this here. Like, all right, trying to put all the threads together.
The library. So I'm back at school.
There's no beauty in any of this. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something. borrowed that book you wanted. I finished it, so it's all yours. I wrote my impressions in a letter. Read it when you get home, okay?
And okay, so this is probably the day she offed herself.
Where was it? That book.
Witch's curse impedes progress. What? Kettenstan, the town cursed by a witch. Malicious magic to blame for a city slump? Kettenstan continues to see a rapid decline in its population. The birth rate is at a mere 0.7, less than half of the German nation average, 1.6. Miscarriages are also at a 31%, more than double the average, 15%. The economy is in shambles, and the once booming industrial city has failed to revitalize itself twice. A number of researchers studying the occult point to a witch as the cause of the economic downturn in Kettenstan. Researchers, The witch was a Japanese woman who once used her clairvoyancy to influence economic development in the town in the 1930s. Researchers believe that she was hunted down and killed. Before her death, she is believed to have placed a curse on the town, stymieing its growth.
So, it is a curse. But why me? Why do I have to be cursed like this?
Okay, from Maya. Find it. Tell me, is this your curse? Find it.
Find what in a place like this?
So, girl, I don't think it's like, aha, proof. It's a witch's curse. It's like that's not how any of this works. I mean, okay, Silent Hill, potentially, yes, but like, if we're coming from a logical standpoint, you want to go, oh, the witch's curse. That's why our city, in the years of like post 2020, it's just like, that's why it's not doing good. It's like, no. There are living people much more of a curse than a witch. Die Hexenjag von Kettenstant. The Witch Hunt. The Witch Hunt of Kettenstan. In 1930s Germany, the town of Kettenstant attracted wealthy entrepreneurs and enjoyed a period of economic prosperity. Behind that success, though, was supposedly a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyancy and mystical powers to guide the entrepreneurs. She would come to be known as the Witch of the Far East and would be greatly respected by the German people. However, in 1947, the wow, I butchered that, and I did probably butchering the German too. However, in 1947, the entrepreneurs, we're gonna roll with it, suffered great losses. A large fire spread throughout their industrial park, losing them the majority of their factories. The Witch of the Far East, who was hospitalized, jumped off the roof of the hospital and killed herself. The witch had been diagnosed with an unknown illness, and many believe the fires pushed her over the edge. Some citizens, however, claimed that a witch hunt was to blame. They argued the witch's rise to prominence angered the mayor's party, who used the chaos from the fire as cover for murder. There is no evidence to support this claim, and many now view it as a mere conspiracy theory, but the mayor's party did manage to regain influence in the town after the witch's death. Since then, citizens have continued to believe any stroke of bad luck is a result of a witch's curse.
A witch's curse? Is that why I saw what I did before?
Probably no. Oh, okay. Oh, no. That shiny book is not in fact a shiny book. Nothing in this aisle. I feel like there's multiple endings. The ending where we accuse Maya of being a witch is not the good ending.
Looks like there's space for a book here. Wait, I think I know these.
Okay, so enter a locker, volume 2 for I Still Wait for You. The question is there additional, like, secret optional clues? That's the initial witch book. Oh, well, alright, that's easy enough. Oh, I thought it was going to be the locker hall. It is not the locker hall. It is a, looks like a school corridor.
It's like that other school. Why does this always happen?
People blaming her being a witch is a constant occurrence?
I've never seen Maya like that before.
You alright, Anita? You left me on red, so I was worried. Sorry, what's the thing about Maya? Not sure if you know this, but Maya was bullied at school. I know. I mean, I figured she knew. But she said she was okay. I figured I shouldn't push the issue. Then it was too late. Why didn't she say anything before she died? I wish she had talked to me. Maybe she didn't see me as a friend.
That's not true.
Kinda curious if we can turn back or not. Okay, interact on room 209, but just to satisfy my curiosity, like, I assume the library can't be reaccessed. Nor has it turned into something else, right? Yeah, okay, good. Trying to think of the significance of the handprints, but like, I assume it's just kind of connecting back to art? And or witchcraft? There we go, okay. Now the locker in the flashback didn't look to be Maya's locker. So what I'm wondering is, if there's not like a different locker than the obvious witch's locker that actually has the book. Okay, I want to avoid Maya's locker, because it should be... Okay, yeah, because we can access other lockers, so there's that one at least. Okay, no symbolism on the stickers. In case it was like, this locker over here. Because the one that is accessible basically has the butterfly sticker on it, so... Although, wait, actually, there's a combination lock, which I assume...
Locker. Why is it locked? Is there something I don't want to see?
Okay, yeah. So we need to find the combination.
What?
Liar. Oh, I thought she was going to say more than that. Alright. Unless... Is a liar a hint at the combination? In 4 letters, 4 numbers. I guess we should be able to look at this.
Maya's locker. No, it's not here. It wasn't here before either.
Okay, good. That didn't progress story. Oh, here we go. 1... 2... Okay, so 2 is the last number, so 12 is the last 2 digits. 3... There's 4... Oh, 0, okay. So 3 and 0 are... Alright, So 0, 3, 12. Yes. 0, 3, 12.
I know what's inside, and I can't look away. Here it is. What's this letter? Was it inside the book?
Remember when I said I wanted to live like a cherry blossom? To be beautiful and dignified for a fleeting moment, simply by letting go of life. Daring to bloom, knowing it won't last. And so falling in vivid color. I wish I could live like that. I want to experience true beauty, if only for a moment. I met someone who made me feel different. He showed me a whole new world, gave me hope. I honestly thought he could help me find a new me. I felt it with all my heart. But people didn't understand us. Didn't want that from us. In the end, they took my hope from me. They took him away. People who can't achieve beauty seek comfort in others. They fear anyone different, hate them, try to tear them down. I can't take much more of this. I wish you and I could run away together, Amelie. Just me and you.
Okay, know how that's to Amelie and not to Anita. Which more raises up like maybe that we took the boyfriend away or something. The only part I can't figure out is how we're getting Amelia's flashbacks potentially. Although I think Anita's flashback is the one where Maya was like, oh, you two from the class. Oh yeah, even in that flashback they directly showed our character, Anita. So there's something more here. There's something going on. And yeah, I mean, we're probably a bad person, but I don't think we're also, like, alone in being a bad person, potentially. And that, like, we were also probably bullied. Again, kind of, you know, trauma being passed.
Maya. She was asking Amelie for help. But I just... Maya, you have everything. You're way more talented than me. So, why? Why take Amelie from me? You acted like I wasn't even there. Amelie is my friend. She's mine! I only wanted to take her down a bit. She was taking Amelie away from me. She wouldn't pay attention to me. How was I supposed to know she'd actually kill herself?
And there we go, the missing piece of the puzzle. Okay. So we wrote the angry letter and pushed Maya to suicide, and then later on, Amelie killed herself anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it doesn't replay the dialogue when you look at the letter. But alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for today. We're basically at about the the new hour-and-a-half limit on the video stuff, but this will be a Saturday, Sunday early vid. Videos will not always be on Saturday, Sunday, but, like, you know, I kind of want to get a bit of a head start on some of the stuff to get to Silent Hill F, so, you know, hopefully that should be that case there. But yeah, so far I'm intrigued. Like, I'm liking it a bit more than I thought I would. I kind of went in with a bit of low expectations, but, I'm intrigued. Like, I can see some of the complaints people had about the game from, like, what I residually heard of just, like, it being like, it's okay. But yeah, like, they're cooking a bit more than I thought, which I like. So, and I'm curious how much of the whole Japanese witch thing ties back into Silent Hill F. But we'll have to find out then. That's what's coming next, and that's what we're doing this game now. But, alright, until next time, later!